So what do you make of Penny's decision then, Lembit?
100% the right thing to do. Three very simple reasons. First of all, she has checked it with her constituents, and that's really all that matters. It doesn't matter what we say, what Rupert says. If she's cleared it with them, then it's good to go. Secondly, she is making...
She hasn't cleared it with every single one. That would be impossible, right? So how does she know that they're happy?
She's taken soundings, and you know what your constituents feel. But the other thing is, she's genuinely bringing money in for swimming. And thirdly, you've got one go at life. Why wouldn't you take such an excellent opportunity to improve your swimming, have a bit of fun at the same time?
Rupert, all in a good cause?
Well,
Surely
Emma,
it gets a thumbs up from you, no?
This is a very important scenario, and I think it's important to treat it with the dignity and solemnity it deserves. And that's why I'm shocked and outraged that someone with Lembit's stature and integrity would support this. I think it's horrifying. Firstly,
you can't be serious.
I'm not being serious. Westminster is already close enough to Celebrity Big Brother. You're chained to your coalition partners. You go into the diary room of Millbank and complain about the other housemates. I think that we should be concentrating on making a parliament a more serious place and not engaging with our constituents by going out there and appearing on reality TV shows, but trying to make Westminster less of a reality TV show and more of a serious discussion.
You're a political commentator. If you were offered something like that, which would massively increase your profile, increase your voice as a commentator, are you saying you'd walk away from an opportunity like that?
I think history tells us that it would make me look like a laughingstock, Lembit, but I'll defer to authority on that fact.
Yeah, actually, let's talk about I'm a Celebrity, because we saw you very briefly in that clip, and we can have a look again, I think. And why did you go on it, Lembit? I know you weren't an MP at the time, were you?
I wasn't an MP, but I'll tell you, I would have done it. If I'd been re-elected in 2010, I would still have gone into the jungle. Why? Because from a life experience, it was tremendous. Everybody.
What about your constituents at home? They want you working at home, not in Australia.
Okay, from the personal development point of view, it's obvious why it's interesting. You put your finger on the button there. What would it be like for the constituents? It would actually genuinely be okay, because most of the work can be covered in other ways for a short period of time. The other thing is about it, look at George Galloway. He was lambasted for...
And rightly so.
Yeah,
rightly so.
But hang on a sec. He came back with a tremendous by-election victory after he'd been on that show. So the public's more forgiving than perhaps the stick-in-the-mud commentators.
At least Penny appears to be doing this with the interests of her constituents at heart, and it's not taking over a job. Too many politicians of the wrong sort are drawn towards reality TV. They think they can make a name for themselves. They think they can make a platform. At least Lembit didn't try to do that. He did that when he already realised he was coming towards the end of his political career.
The end of my political career,
Lembit,
that's interesting.
Answer this one from Lucy Woodhouse via Facebook. She's been in touch tonight and says they're paid by the public purse. Even if Penny is donating her fee, she knows she'll get other deals and income through this work.
Well, so
right,
she has to declare it. And are we going to be...
But is that right for an MP to be benefiting off the back of reality TV?
You're making an assumption. Penny hasn't said she's going to do that.
If she does.
But, okay, it's a ridiculous if there. I would answer...
It's not ridiculous, is it?
I would answer that viewer like this. As long as she delivers the results, just let her have a little bit of fun, and she's not disappearing, as I did, for weeks at a time into the jungle. If there's an emergency, she'll be there.
There are lots of politicians we'd love to see take a long walk off a short diving board and preferably belly flop into a tank of sharks. At least this is a short, contained experience. But at the same time, I worry that it'll tell other MPs that it's now okay to go out into the jungle and swallow.
I think you're drowning in your own hypocrisy, because you do it.
I would never do it.